Oh, Tony, you're out of the picture.
It's alright. I don't care.
I'm starting to think it's intentional.
I notice a lot of things are just in different places.
Hi,
Hey,
how are you?
Just right.
Alright, we're live. Dipper.
Okay. So this is, I'd like to call the meeting of the Jamestown Local Development Corporation to order. And this, we have really no new business in front of us, but a lot of annual meeting stuff. So it should be relatively quick, but feel free. First, we have the acknowledgement of the JLDC board members. Representatives by virtue of office and position are Mayor Kim Eklund, Tony Doltz by virtue of position as City Council President, Brent Sheldon by virtue as City Council Finance Committee Chair, and Jeff Russell, who is absent, appointed by me and confirmed by City Council. Agency representatives are Vicki McGraw, representing the Jamestown Community Chamber of Commerce, Father Luke Fedor, Jamestown Renaissance Corporation, and Wayne Rochelle, representing MAST. At-large members are Andrew Nickerson from the Labor Community Representative and Eric Haglund from the Business Community Representative. Officers by virtue of office are President myself, Vice President Tony Doltz, and at this point in time we have the election of a treasurer and a secretary. So can I take a nomination of the treasurer?
I feel like we just did this.
Was it Jeff Russell, wasn't he?
I believe he was the treasurer. Mm-hmm.
I nominate Jeff Russell.
If you're not here, you get a point.
Yeah, exactly. Any other nominations? Okay, I close that nomination. All in favor of Jeff Russell as treasurer?
Aye.
Carried. Secretary. Motion for a nomination.
Was that Crystal or no?
It was Vicky.
Oh, Vicky.
Yes.
That's right.
I can't be,
That's right.
It's Vicky.
but I
It's a really hard job for both of these positions because they're pretty much filled internally, and it's just by
Staff
virtue-
handles them.
Vicky again.
Okay, Vicky.
All right. We'll double your pay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we have a motion for Vicky to be the secretary. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
There we go.
Easy enough.
Lucky you.
Congratulations to you both. Next, we have the designation of Crystal Surdick as the Executive Director of the Jamestown Local Development Corporation. Need a motion?
So moved.
Okay, Luke and Vicky,
We'll fight over it. Okay.
first and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None.
He
Carried.
wants to make sure that
Yeah,
the
if someone-
secretarial duties don't
Yeah.
fall on her.
Fair enough.
Is 3 a typo? Are we missing something?
No, that's right, because the agreement with Jura is with the city.
It's just blank. 3.
Oh, that is a typo. That's my
That's
fault.
That's okay.
That was
We'll make
secretary.
sure. 3 is straight.
It just says
moved
approve.
from the agenda.
Yeah.
Approve everything else.
Yes. There you go.
Number 4 is to approve the administrative agreement between Jamestown Urban Renewal State Agency, known as Jura, and the Jamestown Local Development Corporation, known as JLDC.
So,
Second.
Tony and Wayne, all in favor?
aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Number 5 is the designation of Key Bank and Evans Bank as depositories for the Jamestown Local Development Corporation, and FYI, these are the banks the city also uses. So,
Move.
Brent? Second. And Vicky.
Before we vote on that, Evans Bank's gonna be changing their name in the next year, I believe. Because they just
Yay.
were acquired by NBT is the name.
Okay.
So I don't know if we need to
Okay.
modify this at all, or just make a
We
change.
may at the time,
May at the
when it
time.
happens, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure they will let us know. I'm guessing that whatever the city does will follow suit as well.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll make sure you get it on Erica's radar too. Okay, so all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Number 6 is authorizing the mayor, president of the agency, the city finance director, and the city controller to serve as signatories for all JLDC financial accounts.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried. Number 7, authorizing Crystal Surdick, Executive Director, and John Selstrom, Financial Coordinator, to make transfers for the Jamestown Local Development Corporation.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Appointing Elliot Ramondo, Esquire, as legal counsel for JLDC. Elliot is actually in court for the city right now, so he is unavailable to be here, but.
Move.
Vicky?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Acknowledgement of the fiduciary duties and responsibilities, which was attached in your packet.
So if everyone, I got, Tony, Vicky, and Wayne's so far, so Luke, Brent.
I have a copy of the mission statement here.
I don't on me, but I can certainly get it for you.
Cause yeah, that's.
It is also available on the city's website.
Okay, any other questions? Motion?
So, second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Review the wiffle. I was thinking wiffle ball.
Yeah.
Whistleblower policy.
You also all have that in your packets, and I also need those signed and returned to me as well.
We have to vote on that one, cause that's just a.
No,
review?
I don't think it's,
okay.
yeah, the fiduciary, the whistleblower, and the conflict of interest are really
They're
all,
just-
yeah.
Okay,
Just
so
need everyone
also
to
in your
sign and
package is
return.
the complete conflict of interest as well, so get those filled out and back. And then next we have number 12, to designate the meeting dates for the 2025 calendar.
So I think, and I'm not sure, Luke, I know you need to be at
Right.
another meeting
At
at
6:30.
6:30. Is that every month?
It's every third Wednesday, which is, we tend to be.
Oh, yes. Our current schedule is also every third
So-
Wednesday. And I know that Eric Haglund has had some trouble because he tends to travel for his job on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So, are there suggestions on a different day? Do we like Wednesdays? Do we wanna move it to
Tuesday
the
maybe?
second Wednesday or something like that? So we do have, in the month, our regular meetings, right, obviously council meetings are Mondays. The first Wednesday of the month is always the zoning board of appeals, so you probably don't wanna conflict with that.
First Tuesday
And
is
first
also
Tuesdays-
parks.
It's parks, okay, and then planning commission is a little bit earlier in the day, but,
Parks is at 5
or
normally.
5, so we don't wanna conflict with any of those things, so that leaves, it still leaves a lot of options.
Third Tuesday?
Third Tuesdays?
Tuesdays don't work.
Tuesdays don't work for you,
Tuesdays
okay.
are rough for me.
Okay, so Tuesdays are out.
For me, just the third Wednesday. I could do the
Just the
second
third
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay,
It doesn't matter which Wednesday.
so Wednesdays are good,
Just,
just needs to be a
Do
different
you-
one, but
does-
I know they're not good for Eric.
Do you also wanna move it up to 5? Does that help you if you
We
have to
were-
stick on the 3rd?
We moved it to 5:30 for Tony a couple
Yes,
years
I
ago.
think so.
but he's retired now,
Supposedly. Supposedly.
I'm just throwing an option out there.
Yeah, I
so.
mean,
5:15,
Sorry, splitting hairs.
It doesn't matter.
Do we want to consider how are Thursdays, if that were to work better for, no good?
Too many people have parties Thursday nights.
So it's
Okay.
parties.
I think we determined back then Wednesday was the lesser
Has
of
to be
all
the-
evils. It's just a matter of which Wednesday and
Yeah.
timing.
right.
So not the first Wednesday because that's ZBA. Second Wednesday?
Second Wednesday?
That's fine.
Any Wednesday's fine.
Okay. Okay,
we can try it, and if it doesn't work for people, I'm assuming we can always change it.
Same time, same channel.
Just have to let Leanne know tomorrow,
Yep.
cause I think she hands that calendar out with all the,
Yes, she does. So I will just give the one caveat, because of the holiday in January, the ZBA meeting for January is on the 8th. We don't have anything in the queue for a January approval meeting, so we may not require a meeting anyway, but just to kind of get it on our radar. And if we do need to have a meeting, we'll work around the ZBA and we'll make it work for that month. So, but, okay, we'll make that move official. Do we wanna
Second.
vote?
Wednesday at 5:30 still?
Yep.
Okay. Tony, you made the motion.
That's fine.
Luke, you seconded.
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. So moving on to the regular meeting for the JLDC. Crystal, first we have the consideration for approval of the JLDC board meeting minutes for the October 2024 meeting.
Yes, so, we did not meet in November, so our last meeting minutes to approve are October 25th, if you recall. That was when we approved the loan to Monroe Moore, so.
Put the paper in the copier.
Yeah.
Well, she printed, she must not have realized it was paper there.
Looks good to me.
Yep.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Anything Wayne, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Consideration for the approval of the financial reports through October 2024. So that attached. Just let me know if you had anything you wanted to highlight on here.
I do not, are there any questions? I don't have anything specific, but there might be a couple of things that I can, just address.
I'm just curious, the loan we most recently gave to Andrew Carlson for the Chop House on Main, I'm under the thought that has sold the restaurant.
So I believe it's potentially in process.
Okay.
They did reach out and ask what would need to happen if, if they transferred ownership. So, we gave them, a couple of options and waiting to hear back from them on how they plan to proceed. They may, if they sell it, they may just pay off the loan, or they may look at, going through the legal process to transfer. Yes, so, and I know that Elliot spoke with them
Okay.
about that.
I was just
So-
curious.
If
Yeah,
they-
they have not indicated, one direction or another, so.
Okay.
If they transfer that, there's no action that we have to take. That's
Yes, no, we would have to approve
No, you
that.
have to approve it.
Yep, absolutely.
And the sale is nowhere near final, from my
No,
understanding.
no,
No.
not as far as I know either, so.
No, that's what I needed to know.
Good question though, yep.
Would that have to be our approval contingent upon the sale, or that could be?
I would think so, yeah, yeah.
I mean, if someone was gonna buy it and they knew they had it inherit debt, pay off debt, they
Yes.
have to wait to see if
Yep.
their credit's good enough that we'll accept.
Yes, which is why we absolutely would need to approve that before allowing that to happen. Yeah.
Okay.
That situation would be if they would pay it off at the time of the sale. Is that
Right.
situation?
That would be the best, yeah.
It's normally.
Certainly the easiest.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you take the profits of the pay.
Yeah. So, and our understanding is also that while they're selling the business, they're not selling the building next door that they purchased.
Oh, okay.
And they are actually potentially opening another business,
That's correct.
so,
Yeah.
Okay.
another restaurant.
Thank you for
So, yeah,
What is with pizza lately?
everyone loves pizza.
Two new pizza shops.
Yeah.
This is New York style though.
Well, the other one,
It's different.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I move we
So-
approve the financial
Okay.
reports.
Second.
Tony and Vicky, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Number 3 on the this is a consideration for the approval of the auditors, Drescher and Malecki LLP. They are the same auditors that audit the city. So,
We've used them the past couple of years and we have been great. Very, very thorough.
So moved.
Okay.
Tony, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. New business, Crystal, that's you.
I do not have any new business to come before the board.
What is the Board on Economic Development Coordinator? Are you interviewing people still?
Well,
Whoa.
that's a good question.
Yeah.
We have an interview on Friday, and we did repost the position. We had a couple of candidates that we had considered, and they didn't work out for various reasons. So we opened it back up. We have a candidate that we're interviewing Friday, and then we have three more, maybe four, but three more that we are, I think, definitely going to interview in the next couple of weeks. So trying to work around the holidays and everything, but and out of all of them, we have some very good potentials. So I'm optimistic. I don't know how you feel about it.
I've been optimistic the
I
whole
know.
time, but we've met with failure.
It's been,
so
yeah.
I'm trying to remain.
Yeah, the candidates that we interviewed and that we were considering selecting, when they didn't work out, it was a bummer, to say the least. But yeah, we're hopeful. We'll find the right person.
Good.
Yep.
So, still in process.
Nothing for executive session?
No,
Okay.
not unless you have anything.
I do not.
Yeah.
Motion adjourned.
Second.
All in
Aye.
favor?
Merry Christmas.
Yep.
A lot of stuff in a short period of time.
It's like
Best way to do it.
clockwork, right?
Whoever
It's
asked me,
Thank
they're
you.
gonna take 4 minutes.